halfaldeen.com. Do you want to know what makes love grow? What makes love grow? It's half of your deen, said the Prophet, peace be on him. Half of your deen. It's part of Islam, increasing your iman. Half of our deen. halfaldeen.com.
Matrimonial ads, don't you just love them? Middle Eastern Sunni Muslim parents of physician, 32, good-looking, 5'8", never married, seek match from physician, professional U.S. citizen. Make sure they're a physician. Sunni Muslim parents of tall, charming, U.S.-born, educated medical graduate, seek match from a medical doctor. Paging Muslim doctor? Paging Muslim doctor? Are there any doctors in the house? Hi there, buddy. Sunni Muslim parents seek match for daughter, 32, never married, U.S.-raised, educated, trained. She is trained. U.S. citizen, medical doctor, licensed and board-certified surgeon, currently finishing surgery fellowship from Muslim professionals with M.A. I heard the Ummah is sick, but I didn't know they were this sick because we need so many doctors. Apparently people are having a tough time finding doctors, that's why they're putting ads in the newspaper. Are all these people sick? Is that why they're looking for doctors? I don't think so. I'm just guessing that the demand is way more than the supply, and that's why people are putting ads in the paper. If you're looking for a doctor, why don't you just go to the hospital? There's plenty of doctors there. All you have to do is stand in the waiting room like this. Can I see a doctor, please? Before we start the show, can I just read one more? Just one more, real quick. Okay. Sunni Muslim Hyderabadi parents invite correspondence from a medical doctor for their pretty U.S.-born daughter, 23, 5'6", second-year medical student, email, photo, and resume. And resume? Can you imagine? You can just take a look at my resume. It has plenty of experience there. I've been married a bunch of times. I'm just joking. Is this a job or a marriage? No, seriously. Is this a job or a marriage? You don't go give resumes. Man. You guys think I'm funny? No. These ads are funny. Can we start the show, please? Can we start the show? Start it!
If you're looking all confused, ask Baba Ali. And you don't know what to do, ask Baba Ali. If you want advice from a friendly, funny guy, ask Baba Ali.
Today's week's question is what? Age 30, undercover brother, Baba Ali, I wanted to tell you that it's very tough to find someone for marriage these days. On the other hand, what type of questions would you ask if you find someone? Can you please advise? Okay, I'll try. These days, it's not easy getting married. Asking your family to find someone for you could be a great option. Unless, of course, your family isn't religious and they don't share the same values as you. Because then they're going to probably point you to somebody that's not compatible with you. I hope you like laundry because I have plenty of laundry. Dirty laundry. Another option is to go to the masjid to find someone. But how exactly are you supposed to meet? Hey, assalamu alaikum. I just saw you praying by yourself, and I was thinking to myself, wow, she's praying by herself, and I'm praying by myself. And like, what if we were like a couple, like married, we would like be able to pray together all the time. And then I was like, yeah, that'd be a great idea. I think, wow, maybe I'll go ask her. So here, I'm gonna come and ask you this question. It's like, I know it's kind of weird and stuff, but you wanna get married? Because if we do, we can pray together all the time. That'd be so cool. And then it won't be like awkward anymore when you're like, hey, who's this weird guy coming up to me in the masjid? And like, that's not the weird guy, that's my husband. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, we need some witnesses, and of course after you pray sunnah and stuff, we don't have to get married right now. I'm not in a rush. But after you pray sunnah, we can like go find some witnesses and get married. What do you think? Another option is to ask your friends, but then they're most likely in the same situation you are. Hey, do you think you can help me find someone for marriage? Only if you help me find someone for marriage. I still have laundry. So much laundry. So much. Okay. So now a lot of people are finding the internet as one way to find their future spouse. But the problem is a lot of these matchmaking websites don't give enough information about that person. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, they're asking for my age, height, and country. Great, 3 things I have no control over. Joke! Next they're asking for my weight. My choices are very slim, medium, and heavy. Heavy. Heavy? I guess this isn't the most politically correct form. Doesn't it sound like more like a boxing website? They got featherweight, middleweight, heavyweight. Husbands may move from middleweight division to the heavyweight division after marriage, so please use caution when feeding. Next is asking for my skin color. Our choices are dark to brown, brown to fair, and fair to very light. No, I am not racist. I just care what skin color you are. For our education, it has the choices of HS, BS, MS, MD, Law. What happens if I don't have a degree? Then no marriage for you. No marriage. For you. Zero. Finally, at the very bottom of the form, it has religious and social practices. Excellent. That was the good stuff. First question, did you learn to read Quran? Is this question asking me if I know how to read? The next question says, read every day? That's it? 2 words? That's not a question. That's a statement. Joke. Okay, moving on. It asks, perform daily salah? Yeah. Smoke? No. Drink alcohol? No. Dating? Dating? There's no dates. Except for the ones you eat during Ramadan. But that's it. Where do they get the questions from? Where do they get these questions from? Halal food? Yeah, of course, but what does meat have anything to do with this? I heard matchmaking websites could be a meat market, but this is getting ridiculous. That's it. That's it? That's the religious questions? Do I smoke, drink, do alcohol? Is my meat halal? He's joking around, right? You're joking around, right? Nope. You're serious? Yep. Joke! You know, it's really tough finding someone for marriage these days. Sometimes my friends tell me they found someone, but they're not sure how they can tell if that someone is the right person. Then I ask them, what do you know about her? Then they tell me, oh, she's good, she fasts, she prays. Then I'm like, no, what do you really know about her? Then they're like, what do you mean? I mean her personality. Personality? Then they look at me, and I look at them. If you really want to get to know somebody, you have to ask them more than just the basic questions. Sometimes people are just going to tell you what you want to hear, which is wrong, but it's the reality. So if you're going to ask questions like, do you fast? Yeah. Do you pray? Yeah. Do you want to get married? Oh yeah. Then you may not have enough answers to know that person. So what's the solution? Simple. Ask questions that don't seem to have right or wrong answers. For example, would you rather be independent or taken care of? Some people will choose independent while other people choose taken care of, and I know people who like one over the other. Anyways, you're less likely to get predetermined answers. Next, ask them questions that teaches you more about them. For example, tell me the last time you got angry and what made you angry.
The last time I got angry, this little kid came up to me. He was yelling. I said, "Get out of here, you little kid! I want to crush you like a piece of paper!"
Not good with kids. Next, ask their friends and family questions about them. Did he tell you about his nasty habit? Oh, don't worry about that. Did he tell you about his kids? Oh, you didn't know he had kids? You probably know he's married, do you? Also, don't be afraid to ask tough questions. On October 14th at 8:57 p.m., where were you? I don't remember. Oh, I forgot I mentioned one important part. This is a conversation, not an interrogation. No, but seriously, don't be afraid to ask tough questions so you can really learn about them. Can you give us some examples, Ali? Sure, why not? Here we go. When was the last time you got angry and what made you angry? What was the hardest thing for you to follow in Islam and why? How often do you wake up for Fajr? If you had to invite one group of people for your wedding, would it be your friends or your family? And why? Are you better a listener or a speaker? If you got into an argument with your spouse, how would you settle it? What role does Islam play in your life? When you're upset, how do you communicate? What do you look for in a husband or wife? If something is bothering you, how long will it take for you to bring it up? What is your worst habit? What is your bank account number and your PIN code? The last one was just joking around, making sure you're paying attention. Remember, no one's perfect out there, and we're all going to have our fair share of mistakes. And if you're going to ask tough questions, be prepared for tough answers. You know, I would rather have someone honest and sincere rather than someone who gives you fake answers that you want to hear. Hey, that rhymes! Yeah, it does! Advice that rhymes. Pretty cool, huh? This is Ali, and that's my advice. That rhymes.
If you want advice from a friendly, funny guy, ask Baba Ali.
So you just got finished watching my last video, and this actually inspired me to start my next project. It's called halfourdeen.com. Basically, I'm entering the world of Muslim matchmaking, and it's a very unique world because it's different than what non-Muslims do, because a lot of those websites are basically dating kind of websites. Us Muslims, since we don't date, we just get married. And unfortunately, a lot of the websites out there, they're basically the same thing. They just show a bunch of stats on the person, how much they weigh and how much, whatever their diploma is and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, Who cares? Their weight's going to change left and right. And just because they have a diploma doesn't mean that they're going to have a guaranteed job. What about the person behind the profile? You know, when you meet somebody, there's certain questions you ask somebody, and that's how you get to really know about the person. Otherwise, if everyone's just a bunch of stats, you get divorces left and right. Then again, you have divorces left and right because we don't ask the right questions. So Baba Ali is going to start a new website that's going to be very different than what's currently out there for Muslims. Otherwise, it'll be completely pointless to make. And I hope, inshallah, it's not just affordable, but it's a unique experience. So I'm going to stop my videos just for a very short while, focus on making this website. And if the website is good, people will tell each other about it. And that's the way I hope to market it. I'm not trying to sell something, because if you have to sell something, then the product is junk or the service is junk. But if the product is good by itself, then people themselves will tell other people. And that's what I'm hoping to rely on. So if you're interested in this and you're actually looking for someone and the other websites haven't worked for you, go to halfourdeen.com, type in your email address, and as soon as the website launches sometime in January, you'll be notified and you can try out the website for free for a limited time, inshallah. And as soon as it becomes like full launch and whatever, it'll be very affordable, way more affordable than what's currently out there, because I'm not going to charge you an arm and a leg like what's being charged out there. I had to go through this process. I had to pay those fees. Crazy. And there's no banner ads and there's no spamming and none of that nonsense either. Just like my video blog, it's going to be different, it's going to be unique, and inshallah you'll like it. It's based on my crazy ideas, and hopefully it'll be beneficial. Jazakallah khair. halfourdeen.com. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. halfourdeen.com. Thank you.
halfourdeen.com. Do you want to know what makes love grow? What makes love grow? It's half of your deen, said the Prophet, peace be on him. Half of your deen is part of Islam, increasing your iman. Half of our deen. halfourdeen.com.